Welcome to Mastering English, developing the core language skills for your exams. Today's topic is clauses, phrases, and idioms. In this topic, we'll be looking at examples of clauses, examples of phrases, and examples of idioms. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words in a sentence which contain a verb. Clauses are the basic units of English grammar. Every sentence contains at least one main clause. Now, what are main clauses? Main clauses are clauses that may seem incomplete, but they still make sense on their own. Here's an example of a main clause. She wanted to go out with her friends. Here's an example of a subordinate clause, the other type of clauses. But had too much work at the office. As you can see, subordinate clauses do not make sense on their own. What are compound sentences? Compound sentences are sentences that are made up of two or more clauses, usually one main clause and one subordinate clause. Here's an example of a compound sentence. She wanted to go out with her friends but had too much work at the office. Let's move on to phrases. What's a phrase? A phrase is a group of words within a clause. There are different types of phrases. There's the noun phrase. For example, a vase of roses stood on the table. The verb phrase, I will be going to university next year. The adjectival phrase, a lot of children are really keen on football. The adverbial phrase, they wanted to leave the country as fast as possible. The prepositional phrase, the dog was hiding under the kitchen table. Phrase is also referred to a short group of words that have a particular meaning when they are used together, such as play for time or a square meal. This type of phrase is often referred to as an idiom. Idioms are words, phrases, or expressions that are either grammatically unusual, as in long time no see, or their meaning cannot be taken literally, as in it's raining cats and dogs. Let's look at different idioms and their meanings. To count one's eggs before they are hatched. This means to make plans based on assumptions that can lead to disappointment. To be head over heels in love. This means to be madly in love. To snowball. This means to grow rapidly. To look off color. This means to look slightly sick. To be a flash in the pan. This is a thing or a person whose sudden but brief success is not repeatable. To develop cold feet. To have doubts strong enough to prevent a planned course of action, or to be reluctant. To have a big heart. This is a generous and kind person. To have your shoulder to the wheel. This means to start to work extremely hard. Idioms are an important part of every language. By mastering idioms, you get to understand the culture behind the language and become a better conversationalist. That concludes topic 4. View the course material on the course page for additional information. See you in topic 5.